Hello, my name is Kirioth, and today, instead of doing a monthly update video, which hilariously I totally forgot to do last month, so it's not really monthly updates anymore, it's more just whenever I remember to do them updates. This time, it's a yearly update video, because today, 1 year ago exactly, on the 28th of March 2016, this channel saw its very first video. Which was actually kind of an underwhelming video because it was just 3 minutes of me saying hello, welcome to the channel. But nonetheless, that is the first video that was ever placed on KiriothTV, and we are now a year into this no longer new venture, but still an adventure. And I just wanted to take a few minutes. I suppose it's not really that much of an update video either. It's just to say thank you, really, because a year ago, when my daughter was born, or at least when my daughter came home from hospital after she was born, I went my own way and decided to do my own thing, and this channel is the result of that. And it's gone incredibly quickly, like it's gone real fast. It turns out having a child massively reduces how much time actually exists in the day. It's like a weird paradox thing. I know there are 24 hours in a day, but it feels as though only about 2 of them are in fact, like, you can only process about 2. The rest of them just disappear into the ether, they vanish. And as a result, the last year's gone by incredibly quickly. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for watching the videos, for supporting the channel, for subscribing, for commenting. And I just wanted to sort of talk a little bit about the, I guess, just how things have gone and where I think we are as a channel, like as a group, as a community, and what's going to happen in future. Yeah, let's just have a chat. So, when I started the channel, I had a fairly clear idea of what I wanted to do, which was basically just Let's Play stuff and first impressions, and that was about it. I wasn't really planning on doing anything else, but I kind of realised pretty quickly after I finished the first Let's Play, which was Dawn of War 2 Retribution, the Orc campaign, quality. Actually did very well that series as well. I think that Let's Play series is the only Let's Play series on the channel that's actually done decent, which is a little bit annoying, but there you go. And having done that, I kind of realised that I'd done that before. Like, when you go back and look at the old Unit Lost videos, not the Overwatch stuff, like, we had countless, like, Civ 5 and XCOM Let's Plays, which I really enjoyed doing, but I'd spent, like, a good 4 years doing those, and not really doing that much else until towards the end of my time at Unit Lost, whereby, you know, I was starting to do things like Steam Gift Gamble and trying new things. But I was never 100% comfortable trying new things, because it wasn't just me that it impacted, it was Sty as well, and there are ideas that I had and things that I wanted to do that I didn't feel would fit on that channel back then, and I mean obviously especially now, but I wanted to try them, and I didn't feel like that was the place to try them. So having moved over to my own channel and having, you know, tried the Let's Play thing and found that actually I wanted to try something else, I kind of decided, well, this is my space, like, this is my personal place, this is my section of YouTube, it's my channel, I can do what I want. And so I started doing that, and I mean, you could have all just left. You could have all just gone, no, don't like the fact that he's trying different things, I'm going. But you didn't, and for that I'm hugely thankful, because I'm having more fun now than I think I actually had before, just making videos in general. I really like doing, like, two-man stuff, like collaborative stuff. And in fact, I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a separate video that'll also go up today. But having the total control, the space, the fact that it's all me, it only affects me. If I make a video that doesn't do well, then okay, you know, it doesn't do well. I know in future to try something else. If I make a video that is supposed to be one thing but it doesn't hit the mark, like if it's supposed to be humorous but doesn't hit the mark for people, okay, that's fine. I'll do something different in future. It's kind of opened up this thing whereby before I had ideas for videos, and then I convinced myself, well, I shouldn't really try that. Now I have ideas for videos, and I convinced myself that not only should I try that, but I should also try the other things that I think about. Just try it, just do it. And the fact that you're willing to watch it and support me in doing it, and you know, you don't seem to bat an eyelid. When I try something new, when I try a different style of video, I very rarely get negative feedback. At the very least, I get constructive feedback, which is amazing. And I can't stress enough, as someone who actually watches a fair amount of YouTube content, a community as good as you guys are is rare. It's really rare. I'm beyond happy with the community that we have as part of this channel. Like, there's a link in the Discord. There's a link to the Discord server below in the description. If you're not on the Discord server, then join straight away. I love looking at that. I don't talk in it as often as I should. I know I don't. I want to try and be more active in the Discord server, but you know, between managing the channel, making content for the channel, you know, looking after my daughter, there's not enough hours in the day really to do everything that I want to do. Also, I'm attempting to write and produce my own music, which is like, I haven't even started that, and that still takes up more time than I'd care to admit it does. But if you haven't joined the Discord server, then do, because one of the things that I'm most happy with to do with this channel, and it really it's more to do with you than to do with me, is the community that's built up around this. The community that either moved over from Unit Lost, or the community that is now building by itself. There are names that I see around that I don't recognise from the old days as they were. I'm now seeing new people and new faces and new names consistently, and I love that. And that's kind of one of the big things for me. Overall, what I kind of want to do is at the very least entertain you. Like, if you see a video on the channel, I want you to at least find it entertaining and interesting. I'm not going for massively informative, to be honest. I wanted to do that, but I've kind of moved about a bit and decided that here's an opportunity for me to actually use all those terrible jokes that I come up with in my head and do those silly things that I didn't feel I could do before. Yeah, I just want to make something that you guys want to watch, and the fact that you do keep watching it and you do keep coming back for more is a constant source of amazement. That's something else as well. Like, I'm still in a permanent slight state of shock whenever I look at the subscriber count for the channel, which, by the way, we started with 1,700 subscribers when that first video launched, and a massive influx on the first day. We've put on, like, we're at 4,150 at time of recording. That's not bad. That is not bad. These days, for a YouTube channel starting now, like, this isn't a couple of years ago when the market wasn't as saturated. There are millions of us doing this now. To actually have that level of growth, I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. And it's all down to you. All of this is down to you. And yeah, it's just I'm just kind of still a bit blown away that this is a thing that's actually happening. You know, it's actually a thing that is, at the very least right now, sustainable. Like, it just, yeah, it blows me away a bit. On that note, actually, what I'd quite like to do, and what I will get up now, is I want to say an extra special thank you. Obviously, it doesn't diminish the thanks that you all get for watching and supporting the channel by watching and liking and subscribing and talking, not just on the channel, but to each other as well. But I also want to say a huge thank you to those of you who support me on Patreon, because I've said repeatedly, without you I wouldn't be able to do this, because your contributions basically make it so that I can justify spending the time on this. You know, as I've said a couple of times now, I have a daughter. I have to be earning some money for the work I put into the channel for me to be able to continue doing it. You are what achieves that. You are the people who are directly making this possible for me, and there is no way in which I can thank you enough for that. I've said before in previous videos where I almost don't like talking about Patreon. I know there's a link to it in the description, and you'll get the little pop-up thing in the corner. but I try and keep it unobtrusive. I mean, I don't mention, like, verbally Patreon until the very end of the videos. And even then, I can't even do it without being self-deprecating and trying to persuade you not to. It's always, if you want to visit my Patreon page, then you can do, but you don't have to, and it's fine if you don't. I mean, it's hard. It's not exactly a hard sell, is it? It's just sort of, it's barely even a suggestion at this stage, which you could say, well, why don't you push it more? I don't want it to be in your face. I want it to be something that you do if you enjoy what I do. And I feel like I'm at the right level for it at the moment. I don't really want to make it so that every video is like, hello, without Patreon, this wouldn't be possible. I don't like that. And I'm always eternally worried that if I mention it too much, those of you who do support me on Patreon will suddenly come to your senses and go, what the hell am I giving this person money for? What am I doing with what am I even doing here? This is ridiculous. And then you'll stop. So, so I don't want to talk about it too much. I just don't feel deserving of it. And I realised that I've said that before and it landed me in shit because multiple people sent me emails and messages telling me to stop being stupid. But that's just me. I am just, stupid. But I would like to say thank you by name to those of you who support me at the moment, which is Dreadwolf, Anna Delory, Angus McFarlane, Bert Gravy, Eric Fleischer, Lachlan McTaggart, Andy Pearson, Andrew Cooper, Kenneth Dan List, Andreas Feeder, Andrew Hearn, John Dexter Fisher, Kazrelk, Mark Quant, Cole, Vaccine, Ben Picking, Edward Little, Frederick Berg, Ultima Flummox, Kepler's Conjecture, Cale Matthews, Exardo, James Aldrit, Rarsus, Anandir, Engelbert Tristram, Plex, Tom Marsland, Tyrone McGrath. Oh my god, I can't see without my glasses. Hein Christensen, Tixon, Crazy 8, Ryan Prentice, Fox Wildfire, Tom Collier, Spoonman74, Slackson, Spiglet, Appleseed Rectory, Michael Berggren, Vitrix XP, James Hadfield, Torbjorn Steinsale, I hope I got that right, David Tuma, again, I hope I got that right, Andrikis, Komatsu, Owen Larkin, Pavel, Lucas Hemrich, Richard Lindberg, Zion Joker, Jeroen Helster, god damn, Toby Monks, Autark Morn, Grush P, Shine Tun, Craig Mitchell, Furry Badgers, Christopher Svan, Alexander Svida, Joshua Swan, Sebastian Carl, AD, Mintake, Robert Maxwell, Michael, Damon Barley, Twat Rancher, every time, Alan Shadle Smith, Henry Rodriguez, best of the three, Philip Hannesdahl, Brett Hazlitt, William Davies, Christian Breitenberger, Niklas Larson, Lord Padrino the Lazy, Kazul, Veronica Ward, Nicole, Wonky Split Demon, Christopher Coburn, Jazz, Randy Bussenubs, Imoki-chan, Cameron Bruce, Paul Morgan, Neil Pitcher, and Thomas J. Thank you so much, all of you, for contributing the way you do and allowing me to do what I do. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. And as I said, I'm permanently at a level of somewhere between overly full of gratitude and disbelief that you're willing to actually do this. So thank you so much. And I think that's about it. There will be a video later on today where I talk about a project that I was involved in, a podcast that I was involved in, called the Last Tuesday Project. But I will go into that in more detail then. And I will say that one of the reasons I'm mentioning it in this video is one of the contributors and founders of that podcast, Fox Wildfire, is, as you heard, a follower of the channel, and she and some friends started a podcast which I ended up listening to, and I loved it, and they were very, very kind enough to invite me on to be on the podcast with them, and I really enjoyed working with multiple people again, and it was just a really, really fun experience, and it was made possible by the fact that we have this community here, and yeah, there are other channels that, produce thousands more videos that get thousands more views, but I don't feel like I'm part of a family when I watch those videos on those channels, but I do feel like part of a family when I look at the community for my channel. And that's why I keep calling it. I switch between my channel and our channel because it's not just me, it's all of you as well. It's your ideas, it's your feedback, it's your interaction that keeps me doing what I'm doing. And so I want to give you the credit you deserve because you make it worth doing in the first place, you know? So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching so far. I hope you will continue watching far into the future because this isn't going anywhere. I'll be continuing to make videos just as long as I possibly physically can because I really enjoy it, and I enjoy the fact that you enjoy it, and it's all around just quite a fulfilling thing to do. So again, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for your support, and here's to another year or so. Toodaloo.